Welcome, dear listener, and a warm greeting to you wherever you may be tuning in from at this very moment of quiet. Tonight, I invite you on a tranquil journey, a slow descent into the past, to a distant and serene era, far from the hurried pace of modern life. I am curious to know where you are listening from and what time it is in your specific location right now, as the world outside continues its gentle spin. Now please make yourself utterly comfortable. Dim any bright lights that might disturb your peace, and allow your body to gently relax into your surroundings. Let the soft pillow cradle your head with tender care. Let the blanket embrace you with its delicate, comforting touch, a cocoon of quiet warmth. Perhaps a gentle fan whispers softly in the background, creating a soothing white noise, or a profound silence envelops your peaceful room, a deep stillness. Every tension begins to dissolve. Every worry drifts away like a distant cloud, as we prepare for this immersive, calming journey together into ancient times. Allow your mind to prepare for a deep and restorative rest, a sleep that is both peaceful and utterly serene, a true balm for the soul. You awaken slowly, a soft veil of sleep still gently clinging to your mind, a pleasant and indistinct sensation that lingers, refusing to be rushed. The morning light, tender and golden, filters softly through the thin linen curtains, painting dancing patterns on the cool terracotta floor, a silent shifting artwork. There is no rush, no urgency in this gradual awakening, only the sweet awareness of a new day unfolding with unhurried grace and calm, a gentle promise. The faint scent of olive oil, mingled with the earthier aroma of damp soil, drifts gently through the fresh morning air, an ancient and deeply reassuring fragrance that speaks of timelessness. From a distance, the muffled sounds of the villa stirring begin to reach you, a low murmur of voices and footsteps, a slow, steady rhythm that does not disturb your inner peace, but rather enhances it. The linen sheets, cool and smooth, caress your skin, a delicate touch that invites you to linger just a little longer in this state of blissful, peaceful inertia. A moment suspended. Your breathing is deep and regular, each inhalation and exhalation bringing with it a profound sense of quiet, a deep tranquility that completely envelops you, a gentle wave of calm. Shadows lengthen and recede with the sun's slow movement, a silent ballet that repeats itself each day, immutable and reassuring in its gentle predictability, a cosmic dance. The room is simple, its walls painted a warm white, with only essential but well-crafted furniture, a sober elegance reflecting the quiet country life, unburdened by excess. The silence is almost palpable, broken only by these faint, distant echoes of life unfolding around you, a sound that lulls rather than awakens, a soft, comforting hum. You turn slowly onto your side, sinking a little deeper into the soft mattress, allowing your body to stretch languidly without any effort or strain, a luxurious, unhurried movement. Your mind is clear, free from pressing thoughts, a blank canvas upon which the day can begin to write its story, calmly and without haste. A fresh start. This is an awakening without jarring, a gradual opening to reality, a moment of pure, uninterrupted peace that gently extends its embrace, a precious gift. The light grows brighter, yet not blinding, a gentle invitation to leave the realm of dreams and welcome the serene beauty of the morning, a soft beckoning. Every fiber of your being relaxes, every muscle unwinds, as you prepare to leave the bed with the same calm with which you awoke, a seamless transition. The quiet of the morning envelops you, an invisible blanket of serenity that will accompany you throughout the day, a precious, calming gift, a constant companion. You feel the warmth of the sun beginning to touch your face, a gentle kiss that promises a day of tranquil moments, a soft awakening of the senses. The world outside the villa walls is still, a hushed landscape awaiting the full embrace of the sun, a peaceful tableau. You take another deep, slow breath, filling your lungs with the fresh, clean air, feeling invigorated yet utterly relaxed. A perfect balance. The thoughts of the day ahead are soft and indistinct, like distant clouds, not yet fully formed, allowing your mind to remain in this state of quietude. You stretch your arms above your head, feeling the gentle pull in your muscles, a slow, deliberate movement that prepares your body for the day. The soft rustle of the linen as you move is the only sound, a whisper that blends with the quiet hum of the awakening villa, a symphony of calm. You close your eyes for a moment longer, savoring the last vestiges of sleep, the lingering warmth of your bed, before gently opening them to the new day. This is your time, a moment of unhurried transition, a bridge between the world of dreams and the gentle reality of the Roman villa. The air is still cool, carrying the promise of a pleasant day, a day filled with quiet activities and serene contemplation, a day of peace. You feel a sense of deep contentment, a quiet joy that bubbles up from within, a peaceful beginning to your Roman day. The distant crow of a rooster is barely audible, a gentle reminder of the world's rhythm, yet it does not disturb your profound inner calm. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, elegant patterns on the ceiling, finding a quiet beauty in their unadorned symmetry. The faint scent of beeswax from the polished wooden chest in the corner adds another layer to the morning's subtle aromas, a comforting, familiar smell. You listen to the soft, rhythmic beat of your own heart, a steady drum that underscores the stillness of the room, a personal lullaby. This quiet space is your own, a sanctuary where the day begins with profound peace, a gentle unfolding of time. You slowly push back the covers, feeling the cool air briefly touch your skin, a refreshing sensation that signals the start of your day. Your feet find the cool terracotta, a grounding contact with the ancient earth, a firm and reassuring foundation. You stand beside your bed, taking a moment to simply be, to absorb the lingering tranquility of the morning before moving on. The light outside grows steadily, painting the world in ever brighter hues, yet the villa remains a haven of soft, diffused light. You feel a quiet strength building within you, not a forceful energy, but a deep, calm readiness for whatever the day may gently bring. The gentle warmth of the sun on your skin is a pleasant sensation, a soft caress that speaks of the day's quiet promise, a comforting touch. The soft rustle of the linen as you move is the only sound, a whisper that blends with the quiet hum of the awakening villa, a symphony of calm. You close your eyes for a moment longer, savoring the last vestiges of sleep, the lingering warmth of your bed, before gently opening them to the new day. This is your time, a moment of unhurried transition, a bridge between the world of dreams and the gentle reality of the Roman villa. The air is still cool, carrying the promise of a pleasant day, a day filled with quiet activities and serene contemplation, a day of peace. You feel a sense of deep contentment, a quiet joy that bubbles up from within, a peaceful beginning to your Roman day. The distant crow of a rooster is barely audible, a gentle reminder of the world's rhythm, yet it does not disturb your profound inner calm. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, elegant patterns on the ceiling, finding a quiet beauty in their unadorned symmetry. The faint scent of beeswax from the polished wooden chest in the corner adds another layer to the morning's subtle aromas, a comforting, familiar smell. You listen to the soft, rhythmic beat of your own heart, a steady drum that underscores the stillness of the room, a personal lullaby. This quiet space is your own, a sanctuary where the day begins with profound peace, a gentle unfolding of time. You slowly push back the covers, feeling the cool air briefly touch your skin, a refreshing sensation that signals the start of your day. Your feet find the cool terracotta, a grounding contact with the ancient earth, a firm and reassuring foundation. You stand beside your bed, taking a moment to simply be, to absorb the lingering tranquility of the morning before moving on. The light outside grows steadily, painting the world in ever brighter hues, yet the villa remains a haven of soft, diffused light. You feel a quiet strength building within you, not a forceful energy, but a deep, calm readiness for whatever the day may gently bring. You rise from the bed with a slow and measured movement, your bare feet touching the terracotta floor, still cool and smooth beneath your soles, a grounding sensation. Each step is deliberate. There is no haste in your progress towards the small lavatrina, the bathroom, a place of simple functionality and quiet cleanliness, a private sanctuary. The air here is slightly cooler, a pleasant contrast to the warmth of the bed you just left, a sensation that gently invigorates your senses, a refreshing touch. The polished marble of the basin is cool to the touch, a smooth and immaculate surface reflecting the faint light filtering through the small window, a subtle gleam. You pour fresh water from a terracotta amphora into a bronze bowl. The sound of the liquid splashing is a delicate tinkling, a melodious whisper that soothes, a gentle cascade. The water is clear and cool, a refreshing touch on your face and hands, washing away the last remnants of sleep, leaving a feeling of pure cleanliness, a fresh start. The soap, made from ash and oil, has a neutral, almost imperceptible scent, but its lather is soft and delicate on your skin, a purifying, gentle caress, a mild cleansing. You wash with slow and methodical gestures, each movement a part of an ancient ritual, a moment of personal care without any distractions or haste, a mindful practice. The coarse linen towel is slightly rough, but it absorbs moisture effectively, leaving your skin dry and faintly scented with cleanliness. A fresh feeling, a gentle friction. Then, calmly, you take a small vial of scented oil, perhaps rose or lavender, and pour a few drops onto your palms, a delicate ritual, a fragrant offering. You gently rub it onto your skin, a light massage that moisturizes and leaves a subtle, almost imperceptible trail of fragrance that envelops you, a soft perfume. Your hair, combed with a wooden comb, untangles easily, each strand falling into place naturally, without knots or resistance. A smooth process, a gentle order. You observe yourself in the polished bronze mirror. Your image is a little blurred, but sufficient to reassure you that everything is in order, that you are ready for the day. A quiet affirmation. There is no vanity in this gesture, only a simple observation, a serene preparation for the hours to come, a sense of quiet composure, a calm readiness. The lavatrina is a sanctuary of calm, a place where the body is purified and the mind prepares in silence for the day's gentle activities, a moment of transition. You leave the basin clean, the amphora in its place, everything in perfect order, just as you found it. A respect for the surrounding environment, a tidy space. You feel light, refreshed, ready to face the day with a clear mind and a rested body, a sense of well-being that permeates your entire being, a quiet strength. The cool air on your skin after washing is invigorating, a subtle awakening of your senses, preparing you for the gentle warmth of the day. The soft light from the window illuminates the simple terracotta tiles, creating a peaceful glow, a quiet beauty in the mundane. You take a moment to simply stand, feeling the quiet energy of the villa beginning to stir around you, a gentle hum of life. The scent of the oil lingers on your skin, a subtle reminder of this peaceful morning ritual, a personal calming aroma. You adjust your simple tunic, feeling the soft fabric against your skin, a comfortable garment for a day of quiet contemplation. There is a sense of quiet anticipation, not for excitement, but for the gentle unfolding of the day's serene moments, a peaceful expectation. You step out of the lavatrina, feeling utterly refreshed and composed, ready to embrace the quiet rhythm of the Roman villa. The faint sound of water trickling somewhere nearby adds to the serene atmosphere, a constant soothing presence. You notice the smooth, cool texture of the stone walls as you pass, a solid, ancient presence that grounds you in this time. The simple elegance of the villa's design speaks of a life lived in harmony with nature, unburdened by unnecessary complexities. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the freshness of the morning to fill your lungs, a revitalizing sensation that calms your spirit. Your mind feels clear and unclouded, ready to absorb the gentle impressions of the day, a peaceful receptivity. The quiet promise of the day ahead stretches before you, a canvas of serene moments waiting to be experienced, a gentle unfolding. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for these simple, unhurried rituals, a quiet appreciation for the beauty of a calm beginning. The soft, natural light illuminates the simple terracotta tiles, highlighting their earthy tones, a quiet beauty in their unpretentious form. You run your fingers along the smooth, cool surface of the marble basin, feeling the ancient craftsmanship, a tangible connection to the past. The gentle gurgle of the water as it drains away is a soft, rhythmic sound, a soothing presence that underscores the quiet efficiency of the villa. You take a moment to simply breathe, allowing the freshness of the morning air to fill your lungs, a revitalizing sensation that calms your spirit. Your reflection in the polished bronze mirror, though slightly blurred, shows a face at peace, ready for the gentle unfolding of the day. You feel a quiet sense of readiness, not a hurried anticipation, but a calm acceptance of the day's gentle rhythm. The cool air on your skin after washing is invigorating, a subtle awakening of your senses, preparing you for the gentle warmth of the day. The soft light from the window illuminates the simple terracotta tiles, creating a peaceful glow, a quiet beauty in the mundane. You take a moment to simply stand, feeling the quiet energy of the villa beginning to stir around you. A gentle hum of life, the scent of the oil lingers on your skin, a subtle reminder of this peaceful morning ritual, a personal calming aroma. You adjust your simple tunic, feeling the soft fabric against your skin, a comfortable garment for a day of quiet contemplation. There is a sense of quiet anticipation, not for excitement, but for the gentle unfolding of the day's serene moments, a peaceful expectation. You step out of the lavatrina, feeling utterly refreshed and composed, ready to embrace the quiet rhythm of the Roman villa. The faint sound of water trickling somewhere nearby adds to the serene atmosphere, a constant, soothing presence. You notice the smooth, cool texture of the stone walls as you pass, a solid, ancient presence that grounds you in this time. The simple elegance of the villa's design speaks of a life lived in harmony with nature, unburdened by unnecessary complexities. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the freshness of the morning to fill your lungs, a revitalizing sensation that calms your spirit. Your mind feels clear and unclouded, ready to absorb the gentle impressions of the day, a peaceful receptivity. The quiet promise of the day ahead stretches before you, a canvas of serene moments waiting to be experienced, a gentle unfolding. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for these simple, unhurried rituals, a quiet appreciation for the beauty of a calm beginning. The soft, natural light illuminates the simple terracotta tiles, highlighting their earthy tones, a quiet beauty in their unpretentious form. You run your fingers along the smooth, cool surface of the marble basin, feeling the ancient craftsmanship, a tangible connection to the past. The gentle gurgle of the water as it drains away is a soft, rhythmic sound, a soothing presence that underscores the quiet efficiency of the villa. You take a moment to simply breathe, allowing the freshness of the morning air to fill your lungs, a revitalizing sensation that calms your spirit. Your reflection in the polished bronze mirror, though slightly blurred, shows a face at peace, ready for the gentle unfolding of the day. You feel a quiet sense of readiness, not a hurried anticipation, but a calm acceptance of the day's gentle rhythm. You leave the lavatrina and proceed towards the atrium, the beating heart of the villa, a spacious open area that welcomes the sky's light and the home's quiet life, a grand yet serene space. Your footsteps barely echo on the mosaic floor, a soft and muffled sound that dissipates in the room's expanse without disturbing the profound quiet, a gentle whisper. In the center, the impluvium, the rectangular basin collecting rainwater, is a still mirror of water, reflecting the blue sky and the slow-moving white clouds above. A perfect, tranquil surface. Its surfaces are smooth and shiny, and the water within is so calm it almost appears solid. An element of pure tranquility in the very heart of the home, a liquid stillness. Sometimes, a gentle breeze ripples the surface, creating small, ephemeral waves that dance for an instant before vanishing. A delicate, fleeting movement, a momentary shimmer. The sound of water slowly dripping from a small drain channel is a rhythmic ticking, almost hypnotic, a constant and reassuring background hum that gently lulls the senses, a soft, natural chime. The atrium walls are frescoed with soft colors, scenes of nature or daily life blending harmoniously with the environment, never drawing undue attention, a subtle artistry. The sunlight, now more intense, plays with the shadows cast by the columns and arches, creating a silent ballet of shapes and chiaroscuro that slowly shifts, a dance of light and dark. You can perceive the scent of old wood, of stone, and a faint hint of incense that diffused through the air during the early morning hours, a subtle, calming fragrance, an ancient perfume. Somewhere, in the distance, you hear the soft rustle of brooms, cleaning the floors, the subdued murmur of slaves beginning their duties, a gentle hum, a quiet symphony of work. These are discrete sounds, never intrusive, blending with the general atmosphere of calm, a background that reassures and does not disturb the deep peace, a comforting presence. You pause for a moment, standing in the center of the atrium, allowing the energy of this space to envelop you, a place of transition and quiet welcome, a peaceful embrace. It is a moment of quiet contemplation, a deep breath before the day truly begins its course, an opportunity to center yourself and find your inner calm, a moment of stillness. The atrium embraces you with its grandeur and serenity, a peaceful refuge that gently prepares you for the hours to come, a place of perfect balance, a quiet strength. The air feels fresh and open here, a sense of spaciousness that allows your thoughts to expand and gently drift, unburdened and free. You notice the intricate patterns of the mosaic floor beneath your feet, each tiny stone placed with deliberate care, a testament to enduring craftsmanship. The columns rise majestically, supporting the roof, yet allowing the sky to remain a constant, comforting presence above, a connection to the heavens. A bird might flit across the open roof, its shadow briefly crossing the impluvium, a fleeting moment of natural grace, a silent passage. The gentle warmth of the sun on your skin is a pleasant sensation, a soft caress that speaks of the day's quiet promise, a comforting touch. You feel a sense of belonging in this ancient space, a connection to all those who have passed through here before, a timeless presence. The quiet hum of the villa continues, a constant reassuring backdrop to your thoughts, a gentle rhythm of life. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the peace of the atrium to fill you, preparing you for the gentle unfolding of your day. This central space, open to the sky, yet enclosed by the villa's walls, offers a unique blend of freedom and security, a perfect harmony. You feel utterly composed and ready, a quiet strength settling within you as you prepare to move into the next gentle phase of your day. The soft light illuminates the delicate frescoes on the walls, depicting scenes of nature and mythology, rendered in muted, calming tones. You trace the patterns with your eyes, finding a quiet beauty in their ancient artistry, a silent narrative. The gentle breeze that occasionally sweeps through the atrium carries the faint scent of blooming flowers from the garden, a subtle, refreshing perfume. You listen to the distant, rhythmic sound of a water pump, a steady beat that underscores the villa's quiet industry, a comforting pulse. The coolness of the air in the atrium is a welcome respite from the growing warmth outside, a natural air conditioning, a refreshing embrace. You feel a deep sense of peace in this grand yet tranquil space, a quiet sanctuary in the heart of the home. The play of light and shadow on the columns creates an ever-changing tableau, a silent dance that captivates your gaze without demanding attention. You allow your thoughts to drift, unburdened and free, enjoying the simple beauty of the moment, a peaceful contemplation. The gentle sound of the water in the impluvium is a constant soothing presence, a natural fountain of tranquility. You notice the subtle variations in the mosaic tiles, each one unique, yet contributing to a harmonious whole, a testament to ancient artistry. The air is still and fresh, carrying the faint scent of stone and earth, a grounding aroma that connects you to the villa's ancient foundations. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the atrium to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This central space, open to the sky, yet enclosed by the villa's walls, offers a unique blend of freedom and security, a perfect harmony. You feel utterly composed and ready, a quiet strength settling within you as you prepare to move into the next gentle phase of your day. The gentle warmth of the sun on your skin is a pleasant sensation, a soft caress that speaks of the day's quiet promise, a comforting touch. The soft rustle of the linen as you move is the only sound, a whisper that blends with the quiet hum of the awakening villa, a symphony of calm. You close your eyes for a moment longer, savoring the last vestiges of sleep, the lingering warmth of your bed, before gently opening them to the new day. This is your time, a moment of unhurried transition, a bridge between the world of dreams and the gentle reality of the Roman villa. The air is still cool, carrying the promise of a pleasant day, a day filled with quiet activities and serene contemplation, a day of peace. You feel a sense of deep contentment, a quiet joy that bubbles up from within, a peaceful beginning to your Roman day. The distant crow of a rooster is barely audible, a gentle reminder of the world's rhythm, yet it does not disturb your profound inner calm. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, elegant patterns on the ceiling, finding a quiet beauty in their unadorned symmetry. The faint scent of beeswax from the polished wooden chest in the corner adds another layer to the morning's subtle aromas, a comforting, familiar smell. You listen to the soft, rhythmic beat of your own heart, a steady drum that underscores the stillness of the room, a personal lullaby. This quiet space is your own, a sanctuary where the day begins with profound peace, a gentle unfolding of time. You slowly push back the covers, feeling the cool air briefly touch your skin, a refreshing sensation that signals the start of your day. Your feet find the cool terracotta, a grounding contact with the ancient earth, a firm and reassuring foundation. You stand beside your bed, taking a moment to simply be, to absorb the lingering tranquility of the morning before moving on. The light outside grows steadily, painting the world in ever brighter hues, yet the villa remains a haven of soft, diffused light. You feel a quiet strength building within you, not a forceful energy, but a deep, calm readiness for whatever the day may gently bring. With calm movements, you proceed towards the smaller dining area, the tablinum, where a simple breakfast has already been prepared, a discreet invitation to nourish your body, a quiet offering. On the dark wooden table, polished by time and use, a few essential foods are carefully arranged, an offering of sustenance without any excess, a picture of rustic elegance. There is spelt bread, baked in the villa's wood-fired oven, its crust golden and slightly crisp, the inside soft and fragrant, a rustic, comforting aroma that fills the air. Beside it, a piece of sheep's cheese, aged but not too strong. Its delicate flavor pairs well with the bread's simplicity, a classic, satisfying combination, a gentle delight. Black olives, shiny and plump, are arranged in a small ceramic bowl, their salty and slightly bitter taste a pleasant contrast, a subtle Mediterranean touch, a burst of flavor. Fresh seasonal fruit, perhaps ripe figs or freshly picked grapes, adds a touch of sweetness and color to the table, a gentle gift from the fertile earth, a vibrant offering. There are no hurried conversations or agitated noises, only the respectful silence of the morning, broken only by the soft rustle of your own movements, a peaceful quiet. Each bite is savored slowly, every flavor perceived with attention, a moment of pure gratitude for the food that nourishes and sustains you, a quiet pleasure, a mindful act. The bread has a rustic texture, the cheese melts delicately in your mouth, the olives burst with their intense flavor, the fruit is juicy and sweet, a symphony of simple tastes. Beside your place, a terracotta cup holds warm herbal tea, perhaps mint or chamomile, its light steam rising into the air, carrying a relaxing aroma, a gentle fragrance. The warmth of the cup in your hands is comforting, a small pleasure adding to the moment's serenity, a gentle touch of warmth that spreads, a soothing sensation. You sip the tea slowly, the warm liquid flowing gently down, warming your insides, a sense of well-being spreading throughout your entire body, a feeling of inner calm. The slight clinking of the cup as it is placed on the table is the only sound breaking the silence, a discreet sound that quickly dissipates into the quiet air, a momentary chime. This breakfast is a ritual of calm, a moment to prepare body and mind for the day, without haste, without stress, just pure and simple, gentle nourishment, a peaceful beginning. You feel satiated, yet not heavy, light and ready, a sense of balance that will accompany you as you rise from the table, a quiet strength. The morning sun, now a little higher, casts a gentle glow on the simple meal, highlighting the natural beauty of the food, a visual feast. You notice the subtle patterns on the terracotta cup, a testament to the artisan's quiet skill, a small detail of beauty. The air is still fresh, carrying the lingering scent of the garden, a pleasant backdrop to your meal. a natural perfume. You take another slow, deep breath, savoring the quietude of the moment, the simple act of eating, a profound connection to the earth. There is a sense of deep contentment, a quiet joy that settles within you, a peaceful beginning to your day, unburdened by haste. You finish your meal, feeling nourished and completely at peace, ready for the gentle unfolding of the hours ahead, a quiet readiness. The smooth, cool surface of the wooden table feels pleasant beneath your fingertips, a simple, tactile pleasure. You observe the delicate veins in the marble slab used for serving, a natural artistry that adds to the meal's quiet elegance, a silent beauty. The faint sound of distant birdsong drifts in through the open doorway, a gentle melody that accompanies your thoughts, a natural soundtrack. You chew slowly, mindfully, allowing each flavor to fully develop on your palate. A deliberate appreciation. The warmth of the tea spreads through your chest, a comforting sensation that radiates outwards, a gentle inner glow. You feel a quiet sense of abundance, not of excess, but of having all that is needed. A peaceful sufficiency. This simple meal is a grounding experience, connecting you to the earth and its gentle rhythms. A profound sense of belonging. You push your chair back gently, the soft scrape barely audible, a quiet signal of completion, a peaceful transition. The sunlight continues to brighten the room, painting the simple scene in ever warmer tones, a gentle, natural illumination. You notice the subtle aroma of freshly cut wood from the table, a clean, earthy scent that adds to the morning's peaceful atmosphere. The gentle hum of insects from the garden outside is a soft, rhythmic background, a natural lullaby that blends with the quiet of the room. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, unadorned walls, finding a quiet beauty in their clean lines and soft colors, a peaceful aesthetic. The faint clinking of pottery from the kitchen as preparations for the day continue is a distant, comforting sound, a gentle reminder of life. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the morning meal to settle deep within your being. A complete sense of calm. This simple act of breaking fast is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of eating, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The gentle warmth of the sun on your skin is a pleasant sensation, a soft caress that speaks of the day's quiet promise, a comforting touch. The soft rustle of the linen as you move is the only sound, a whisper that blends with the quiet hum of the awakening villa, a symphony of calm. You close your eyes for a moment longer, savoring the last vestiges of sleep, the lingering warmth of your bed, before gently opening them to the new day. This is your time, a moment of unhurried transition, a bridge between the world of dreams and the gentle reality of the Roman villa. The air is still cool, carrying the promise of a pleasant day, a day filled with quiet activities and serene contemplation, a day of peace. You feel a sense of deep contentment, a quiet joy that bubbles up from within, a peaceful beginning to your Roman day. The distant crow of a rooster is barely audible, a gentle reminder of the world's rhythm, yet it does not disturb your profound inner calm. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, elegant patterns on the ceiling, finding a quiet beauty in their unadorned symmetry. The faint scent of beeswax from the polished wooden chest in the corner adds another layer to the morning's subtle aromas, a comforting, familiar smell. You listen to the soft, rhythmic beat of your own heart, a steady drum that underscores the stillness of the room, a personal lullaby. This quiet space is your own, a sanctuary where the day begins with profound peace, a gentle unfolding of time. You slowly push back the covers, feeling the cool air briefly touch your skin, a refreshing sensation that signals the start of your day. Your feet find the cool terracotta, a grounding contact with the ancient earth, a firm and reassuring foundation. You stand beside your bed, taking a moment to simply be, to absorb the lingering tranquility of the morning before moving on. The light outside grows steadily, painting the world in ever brighter hues, yet the villa remains a haven of soft, diffused light. You feel a quiet strength building within you, not a forceful energy, but a deep, calm readiness for whatever the day may gently bring. With your hunger appeased and your mind serene, you make your way to a more secluded corner of the villa, perhaps the tablinum itself, or a small quiet library, a place dedicated to peace and thoughtful reflection, a sanctuary of knowledge. Here, the walls are lined with dark wooden shelves, where numerous papyrus and parchment scrolls are neatly stored, guardians of ancient wisdom and profound knowledge, silent storytellers. You choose a scroll with care, your fingers brushing against the slightly rough surface of the parchment, sensing the weight of history and the knowledge it contains within its delicate fibers, a tangible link to the past. You unroll it slowly onto a wooden lectern. The soft rustle of the papyrus unfolding is a delicate sound, almost a whisper breaking the profound silence, a gentle revelation. A faint scent of old paper, of faded ink, and of dust emanates from the scroll, an aroma that evokes images of past times and brilliant, thoughtful minds, a perfume of antiquity. The words, written in elegant and precise calligraphy, reveal themselves line after line, an invitation to immerse yourself in deep thoughts and captivating, unhurried narratives, a journey of the mind. Today, perhaps, it is the turn of a philosophical treatise by Seneca, his reflections on virtue and serenity, or perhaps a historical account by Livy, narrating the quiet deeds of Rome, a window into history. There is no pressure to finish, no imminent deadline, only the pure and simple pleasure of absorbing knowledge, of allowing the words to gently guide your thoughts, a leisurely pursuit. Your mind focuses on the phrases, on the ideas, allowing them to flow and settle calmly, without haste, without any strenuous effort, a gentle mental exercise. Sometimes, you take a wax tablet and a stylus, and with a light scratch, you note down a thought, a striking quotation, a gentle reminder for future quiet reflection, a personal annotation. The sound of the stylus on the wax is a small rhythmic rustle, a discreet accompaniment to your reading, a subtle sign of your interaction with the ancient text, a quiet dialogue. The light entering through the window illuminates the pages, making the letters clearer, a gentle aid for your eyes as they move slowly from right to left, Following the ancient script, time seems to slow down, almost to stop. In this peaceful corner, where the external world fades, and only the silent dialogue between you and the ancient thinkers remains, a timeless communion. It is a tranquil, mental exercise, a way to nourish the soul and the mind, to expand your understanding of the world, without any agitation or stress, a peaceful growth. You feel enriched, placated, your mind sharper yet at the same time calmer, a perfect balance that gently prepares you for the rest of the day, a quiet strength. The faint scent of the parchment lingers in the air, a subtle reminder of the profound wisdom contained within these ancient scrolls, a fragrant memory. You turn a page, the soft sound barely audible, a gentle transition to new thoughts, new ideas, a continuous flow of knowledge. The quiet hum of the villa is a distant backdrop, a comforting presence that does not intrude upon your concentration, a gentle assurance. You feel a deep sense of peace in this act of quiet study, a connection to the enduring human quest for understanding, a timeless pursuit. The sunlight shifts slightly, casting new patterns on the floor, marking the gentle passage of time, a silent clock. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the words you have read to settle in your mind, to become a part of your inner landscape, a quiet integration. This is a moment of profound introspection, a gentle journey into the depths of thought, a peaceful exploration. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple act of learning, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The smooth, cool surface of the wooden lectern feels pleasant beneath your resting hand, a simple tactile connection to the act of study. You notice the delicate imperfections in the papyrus, the tiny fibers that speak of its ancient origins, a testament to its long journey through time. The quiet rustle of a page turning is the only sound, a soft whisper that punctuates the stillness of the room, a gentle rhythm. You allow your gaze to drift across the elegant script, appreciating the beauty of the written word, a silent art form. The air in the study is cool and still, a perfect environment for contemplation, a sanctuary for the mind. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the wisdom of the ancients to gently permeate your thoughts, a peaceful absorption. This quiet pursuit of knowledge is a profound comfort, a timeless activity that connects you to generations past, a continuous thread. You feel a deep sense of calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of reading, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The faint scent of cedar from the wooden shelves adds another layer to the study's subtle aromas, a comforting, natural perfume. You listen to the soft, rhythmic scratching of your stylus on the wax tablet, a discreet accompaniment to your reading, a subtle sign of your interaction with the ancient text, a quiet dialogue. The diffused light from the window creates soft, indistinct shadows on the walls, patterns that shift almost imperceptibly, a silent, slow dance. You allow your thoughts to drift, unburdened and free, enjoying the simple act of reading, a peaceful surrender. The coolness of the air in the study is a welcome respite from the growing warmth outside, a natural air conditioning, a refreshing embrace. You feel your mind expanding gently, absorbing new ideas and perspectives, a quiet growth. This quiet moment of study is a precious gift, a time to simply exist, unburdened by the world's demands, a serene pause. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of learning, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. Leaving the meditative silence of the study, you venture into the peristelium, the villa's inner garden, an oasis of green and tranquility that welcomes you with its quiet natural beauty, a vibrant living sanctuary. The transition from the cool shade of the interiors to the more vivid light of the garden is gradual, an invitation to immerse yourself in a world of natural colors and gentle fragrances, a sensory awakening. The fine gravel path crunches softly under your sandals, a delicate sound that blends with the rustling of leaves and the gentle chirping of distant birds, a symphony of nature. The flower beds are lovingly tended, hosting a variety of flowers in soft hues, pale roses, white lilies, delicate violets, a living mosaic of subtle shades, a painter's palette. The scent of roses is sweet and intoxicating, mingling with the more pungent aroma of aromatic herbs like mint and rosemary, creating a soothing olfactory symphony, a fragrant embrace. A gentle breeze caresses the leaves of the trees, creating a subdued rustle, almost a whisper, a sound that lulls and relaxes the mind completely, a natural lullaby. You can hear the industrious hum of bees visiting the flowers, a constant and reassuring sound, testifying to the vitality and harmony of nature's quiet rhythm, a gentle drone. In the center of the garden, a small fountain gurgles softly, the water spouting and falling back into the basin below, creating a crystalline sound, a natural, calming musical backdrop, a gentle melody. You approach a fig tree, its broad, dark leaves offering generous and cool shade, a welcome refuge from the sun that now grows warmer, a leafy canopy. You sit on a polished stone bench, the cool surface beneath your touch, and allow yourself to be enveloped by the peace emanating from this enchanted place, a moment of stillness. You observe the butterflies dancing lightly among the flowers, their movements graceful and unhurried, a symbol of ephemeral beauty and quiet freedom, a delicate ballet. Every detail of the garden is an invitation to calm, a gentle reminder of the intrinsic beauty of the natural world, a place where the soul can find profound rest, a haven of peace. Time seems to expand, each minute stretching into an eternity of peace, a moment of pure and uninterrupted serenity that deeply recharges you, a timeless expanse. You feel in harmony with the surrounding environment, a part of this tranquil beauty, an experience that nourishes your spirit and placates your mind, a deep connection. The vibrant greens of the foliage are soothing to your eyes, a natural tapestry woven with care and time, a verdant embrace. The gentle warmth of the sun on your skin is a pleasant sensation, a soft caress that speaks of the day's quiet promise, a comforting touch. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the gentle sounds and scents of the garden to wash over you, a wave of pure tranquility. The air is filled with the subtle perfume of blooming flowers, a delicate fragrance that calms your senses and eases your thoughts, a natural aromatherapy. You feel a deep sense of contentment, a quiet joy that bubbles up from within, a peaceful interlude in your Roman day. The gentle rustling of the leaves above you creates a soft, whispering sound, a secret language of nature, inviting you to simply be. You open your eyes, feeling refreshed and utterly at peace, ready to continue your gentle journey through the villa's quiet moments. The smooth, cool stone of the bench feels pleasant beneath your hand, a grounding contact with the earth's ancient strength. You watch a ladybug slowly making its way across a broad green leaf, its tiny, deliberate movements, a miniature ballet of nature. The distant hum of the villa's daily life is a soft, almost imperceptible background, a gentle reminder of the world beyond this peaceful haven. You notice the intricate patterns of the flower petals, each one a tiny masterpiece of natural design, a quiet perfection. The gentle warmth of the sun on your face is a comforting presence, a soft kiss that speaks of the day's quiet promise, a soothing touch. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the serene beauty of the garden to fill your senses, a profound sense of calm. This moment of quiet contemplation in the garden is a gift, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet joy in the simple beauty of nature, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The gentle splash of the fountain is a constant soothing presence, a natural melody that accompanies your thoughts, a quiet harmony. You observe the delicate dance of sunlight and shadow on the leaves, a shifting pattern that mesmerizes without demanding attention, a silent ballet. The faint scent of damp earth from the potted plants adds another layer to the garden's subtle aromas, a grounding, natural perfume. You listen to the soft buzzing of a bumblebee as it moves from flower to flower, a gentle sound that underscores the garden's quiet vitality, a peaceful hum. The coolness of the air beneath the fig tree is a welcome respite from the sun, a natural refuge that invites lingering, a refreshing embrace. You feel your mind expanding gently, absorbing the simple beauty of the natural world, a quiet growth. This quiet moment in the garden is a precious gift, a time to simply exist, unburdened by the world's demands, a serene pause. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of being present, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. From your refuge in the garden, or from a discreet window, you can observe unnoticed the daily activities of the villa, a living tableau of quiet Roman life, a silent play. The slaves move with a silent grace, each intent on their task, a choreography of efficient and well-coordinated, unhurried movements, a quiet dance of duty. One woman cleans the floor with a broom of broomcorn. The rhythmic rustle is a constant and reassuring sound, a background that blends with the rest, a gentle, sweeping rhythm. Another is preparing vegetables for the midday meal. The faint clinking of knives on the cutting board is a discreet, almost musical sound, a gentle rhythm, a soft percussion. Children, perhaps slave children or young apprentices, play in a distant corner, their laughter subdued, almost a whisper that does not disturb the general quiet, a faint, joyful sound. You can smell the bread baking in the outdoor oven, a warm and inviting aroma that spreads through the air, promising nourishment and comforting sustenance, a delicious perfume. A man is sharpening a garden tool. The metallic sound is brief and controlled, a sign of manual work performed with care and quiet precision, a sharp, momentary chime. Every gesture is performed with an intrinsic calm, without haste, without stress, a testament to a life marked by natural and predictable, gentle rhythms, a peaceful existence. There is no chaos, no disorder, only a fluid and harmonious organization, a system that functions with the precision of an ancient, well-oiled clock, a quiet efficiency. The villa is a living organism, each part contributing to the well-being of the whole, a microcosm of order and efficiency that profoundly reassures you, a self-sustaining world. Observing this scene instills in you a sense of peace, an awareness that life, in its simplicity, can be deeply fulfilling and utterly serene, a quiet satisfaction. There is no need to intervene, to judge, only to observe and absorb the tranquil energy emanating from these quiet daily activities, a passive contemplation. You feel part of this flow, a silent but participating observer, immersed in the calm and routine that define existence in this peaceful place, a quiet presence. Time flows uniformly, each moment merging with the next, creating a continuum of tranquility that completely envelops you, a seamless passage. The sunlight shifts, casting long shadows across the courtyard, marking the gentle progression of the day. A silent, natural clock, the distant sounds of the countryside, perhaps a shepherd's call, or the bleating of sheep, blend with the villa's hum, a symphony of rural life. You notice the subtle details of the slaves' clothing, simple tunics of undyed wool, practical and unadorned, reflecting a life of quiet labor. The air carries the faint scent of wood smoke from the kitchen, a comforting aroma that speaks of warmth and sustenance, a primal comfort. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the peaceful rhythm of the household to settle within you, a profound sense of calm. This quiet observation allows you to appreciate the intricate dance of daily life, a harmonious ballet of tasks and routines, a beautiful simplicity. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet contentment filling your being, as you continue to watch the gentle unfolding of the villa's day. The rhythmic thud of a pestle and a mortar from the kitchen is a steady, soothing sound, a testament to the preparation of food, a primal rhythm. You watch a young slave carefully sweeping fallen leaves from the courtyard, their movements fluid and unhurried, a picture of quiet diligence. The sun continues its slow arc across the sky, its light growing softer, painting the scene in warmer, gentler hues, a gradual transformation. You notice the way the light catches the dust motes dancing in the air, tiny specks of light in the quiet atmosphere, a subtle sparkle. The faint murmur of voices from a distant part of the villa is like a gentle stream, flowing softly in the background, a comforting presence. You feel a deep sense of connection to this ancient way of life, a timeless rhythm that resonates with your own inner peace. This quiet observation is a form of meditation, allowing your mind to rest while your senses remain gently engaged, a peaceful awareness. You feel utterly serene, a quiet joy in the simple, ordered beauty of the villa's daily life, a profound satisfaction. The gentle clatter of pottery from the laundry area, as clothes are washed and rinsed, is a soft, rhythmic sound, a testament to daily chores. You observe the careful tending of a small herb garden near the kitchen, the delicate green leaves swaying gently in the breeze, a source of fresh flavors. The faint scent of freshly laundered linen drying in the sun drifts through the air, a clean, comforting aroma that speaks of domesticity. You notice the way the sunlight illuminates the textures of the stone walls, highlighting their ancient beauty, a silent, enduring presence. The distant sound of a cart rumbling along a country road is barely audible, a gentle reminder of the world beyond the villa, yet it does not disturb your profound inner calm. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the peaceful rhythm of the household to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This quiet observation is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of being present, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The sun has reached its zenith, and the midday heat grows more intense, inviting you to seek refuge and rest in the cool depths of the villa's interior. A welcome sanctuary, you retreat to an inner room, whose thick stone walls maintain a pleasantly cool temperature, a welcome relief from the external warmth, a natural coolness. The curtains are drawn, allowing only a faint and diffused light to filter through, creating an atmosphere of soft twilight that invites sleep and deep rest, a gentle dimness. You lie down on a lectus, a low and comfortable couch, covered with soft cushions and a light linen cloth, an irresistible invitation to profound relaxation, a soft embrace. You close your eyes, and the external world fades away, leaving space only for your breath, which becomes slower and deeper, a gentle lulling rhythm, a steady ebb and flow. You can hear the soft rustle of tree leaves outside the window, a sound that blends with the distant hum of cicadas, a summery and deeply soporific melody, a natural chorus. Your mind gradually empties. Every thought drifts away, giving way to a feeling of lightness, of peaceful and welcoming emptiness that embraces you, a serene void. Your body completely abandons itself to the couch. Every muscle unwinds, every tension dissolves. A sense of profound relaxation permeates your entire being, a complete surrender. There is no need to sleep deeply. Sometimes a light slumber is enough, a moment of complete stillness to recharge your energy and placate your mind. A gentle pause. Images follow one another in your mind, fragments of dreams or wandering thoughts, but they do not linger. They slip away like clouds in the sky, ephemeral and fleeting. Time loses its importance, each minute merging with the next, in an eternity of quiet and rest, a sacred, unhurried interval, a timeless drift. You feel like an ancient marble statue, immobile and serene, immersed in a light sleep, protected from the heat and noise of the external world, a tranquil monument. This midday repose is a gift, a moment to regenerate body and spirit, to calmly prepare for the afternoon's gentle activities, a restorative balm. When you reopen your eyes, the light is still dim, but you feel refreshed, your mind clearer, your body lighter, ready to resume the day, a quiet revitalization. The quiet has enveloped you and returned to you a new energy, a sense of well-being that will accompany you for the hours to come, a gentle renewal. The cool air of the room is a constant comfort, a soft caress against your skin, a soothing presence that deepens your relaxation. You stretch slowly, feeling the gentle awakening of your muscles, a languid movement that prepares you for renewed activity without any haste. The sounds of the villa are still muted, a distant hum that does not disturb your inner peace, a gentle background. You take another slow, deep breath, savoring the lingering sense of rest, the quietude that fills your being, a profound calm. This period of repose is a sacred interlude, a time for the body and mind to simply be unburdened by demands, a peaceful sanctuary. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet contentment settling deep within you, a serene readiness for the gentle unfolding of the afternoon. The faint scent of dried herbs, perhaps lavender or thyme, emanates from a small sachet placed near your head, a subtle calming aroma. You listen to the gentle rustle of the linen cloth as you shift slightly, a soft whisper that blends with the stillness of the room, a quiet sound. The diffused light creates soft, indistinct shadows on the walls, patterns that shift almost imperceptibly, a silent, slow dance. You allow your thoughts to drift, unburdened and free, enjoying the simple act of resting, a peaceful surrender. The coolness of the stone floor beneath your feet, should you momentarily touch it, is a grounding sensation, a connection to the earth. You feel your eyelids grow heavy, a natural response to the profound relaxation, a gentle pull towards deeper rest. This quiet moment of stillness is a precious gift, a time to simply exist, unburdened by the world's demands, a serene pause. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of resting, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The soft, even breathing of the villa's inhabitants, a distant rhythmic sound, adds to the profound sense of peace, a collective slumber. You notice the way the light filters through the thick curtains, creating a soft, diffused glow that is easy on the eyes, a gentle illumination. The faint scent of beeswax from the polished wooden furniture is a comforting, familiar aroma, a subtle perfume of domesticity. You allow your mind to wander through pleasant, indistinct memories, like clouds drifting across a summer sky, unburdened and free. The coolness of the air on your skin is a constant soothing presence, a gentle caress that deepens your relaxation, a refreshing touch. You feel your body sinking deeper into the soft cushions, a complete surrender to the comfort, a profound sense of ease. This quiet period of repose is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of resting, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. As the afternoon progresses with its inexorable calm, a new fragrance begins to waft through the air, an aroma emanating from the villa's kitchen, a subtle and inviting gentle call, a promise of warmth. It is a mixture of earthy spices, fresh herbs, and meat slowly cooking, a scent that evokes images of abundant meals and serene, quiet conviviality, a comforting blend. You can distinguish the scent of rosemary and thyme, mingling with the sweeter aroma of honey and vegetables simmering in a large bronze cauldron, a comforting blend, a rich tapestry of smells. The heat from the wood-fired oven, where bread was baked in the morning, is now perhaps preparing a roast, its aroma slowly spreading, promising rich and satisfying flavors, a delicious anticipation. From a distance you can hear the faint clinking of dishes, the subdued rustle of cooks moving with quiet efficiency, a discreet background of gentle activity, a rhythmic hum. There is no deafening noise, only a harmony of sounds and scents that blend together, creating an atmosphere of pleasant and relaxing anticipation, a soothing symphony, a quiet prelude. The air grows denser with these aromas which gently envelop you, subtly stimulating your appetite, without any haste or impatience whatsoever. A soft, fragrant embrace. You imagine the dishes that will be prepared, the combinations of flavors, the textures, an anticipation that is itself a part of the quiet pleasure, a delightful mental image. The scent of wine, perhaps an aged Falernian, mingles with the others, adding a fruity and slightly alcoholic note to the air, a touch of refined elegance, a subtle complexity. The kitchen is the beating heart of the villa, a place where the magic of transformation occurs in silence, where simple ingredients become culinary works of art, a quiet alchemy. The warmth emanating from the hearth is an ancient call, a symbol of home, of nourishment, and of protection, an energy that permeates the entire dwelling, a comforting core. You feel cradled by these aromas, by these sounds, a sense of well-being that envelops you, gently preparing you for the dinner that will soon arrive. A peaceful transition. It is a moment of serene waiting, a prelude to the pleasure of food, an experience that delicately and harmoniously engages all your senses, a quiet feast. The sun, now lower in the sky, casts a warm golden light through the windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the fragrant air. A peaceful scene. You can almost taste the flavors on your tongue. A gentle anticipation that deepens your sense of calm. A pleasant expectation. The sounds from the kitchen are like a gentle rhythm, a steady beat that reassures you of the villa's quiet life, a comforting pulse. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the rich aromas to fill your lungs, a soothing sensation that grounds you in the present moment. This quiet period of waiting is a pleasure in itself, a time to simply be, to anticipate, to enjoy the gentle unfolding of the day. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple promise of a good meal, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The gentle crackle of the fire in the hearth, where the cooking takes place, is a soft, rhythmic sound, a primal comfort. You imagine the skilled hands of the cooks, moving with practiced ease, transforming raw ingredients into nourishing dishes, a quiet artistry. The aroma of freshly baked bread, perhaps a second batch for the evening meal, begins to mingle with the other scents, a warm, inviting perfume. You feel a subtle warmth radiating from the direction of the kitchen, a comforting presence that draws you gently towards the heart of the villa. The distant clatter of pottery and the soft murmur of voices from the kitchen are like a gentle symphony, a background hum of domestic life. You allow your mind to drift, unburdened and free, enjoying the simple anticipation of the evening's meal, a peaceful thought. This quiet sensory experience is a profound comfort, connecting you to the ancient rhythms of home and sustenance, a timeless feeling. You feel utterly serene, a quiet joy in the simple promise of warmth and nourishment, a profound satisfaction. The subtle scent of simmering broth, rich with vegetables and herbs, adds another layer to the kitchen's complex aromas. A deep, savory perfume. You hear the gentle sizzle of oil in a pan, a soft, rhythmic sound that speaks of careful preparation, a quiet culinary dance. The warmth emanating from the kitchen is a comforting presence, a central hearth that draws the villa's life towards it, a gentle magnet. You notice the way the light from the windows illuminates the steam rising from the cooking pots, creating a soft, ethereal haze, a silent, shifting artwork. The faint sound of a wooden spoon stirring in a bowl is a soft, rhythmic sound, a testament to the patient work of the cooks, a quiet dedication. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the kitchen's activity to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This quiet anticipation of the evening meal is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of waiting, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. With a refreshed mind and a stimulated appetite, you decide to take a tranquil stroll through the villa's grounds, heading towards the vineyard, a place of both labor and natural, quiet beauty, a verdant expanse. The dirt path beneath your feet is soft and slightly dusty, each step raising a small cloud that quickly dissipates into the warm, still air, a fleeting whisper. The afternoon sun is still high, but its light is softer, less intense than at midday, a golden luminosity that gently caresses the peaceful landscape, a mellow glow. You can smell the earth, a rich and fertile odor mingling with the sweeter scent of dry grass and wild flowers growing along the path's edges, a fragrant blend of nature. The vineyard stretches over a gentle hill, the vines arranged in neat rows, their branches laden with bunches of grapes slowly ripening under the sun's warm gaze, a promise of future wine. The grapes are a greenish-purple color, shiny and plump, promising the wine that will come, a fruit of the earth and patient, unhurried labor, a natural bounty. A gentle breeze passes through the rows of vines, creating a subdued rustle, almost a sigh, a sound that lulls and relaxes the mind completely, a soft, leafy whisper. You can hear the hum of bees and other insects moving among the leaves, a constant and reassuring background sound testifying to the quiet life pulsing within the vineyard, a gentle drone. The view extends over the surrounding countryside, undulating hills covered with olive trees and cultivated fields, a serene and immutable landscape that instills deep peace, a timeless vista. The warmth of the sun on your skin is pleasant, a sensation of well-being that envelops you, a gentle contact with the natural elements, a soft caress. You pause for a moment, standing among the vines, and delicately touch a bunch, feeling its smooth and cool texture, a small quiet miracle of nature, a tangible connection. There is no rush, no specific destination, only the pleasure of walking, of observing, of being immersed in this rural and tranquil beauty, a peaceful exploration. Time seems to slow down. Each moment stretches, allowing you to fully absorb the serenity of the place. A moment of pure, unhurried contemplation, a timeless pause. You feel in harmony with the earth, with the cycle of the seasons, part of a larger and older order that reassures and placates your spirit. A deep, ancient connection. The leaves of the vines, a vibrant green, flutter gently in the breeze, creating a shimmering effect, a living, breathing tapestry of nature. The distant chirping of birds adds to the peaceful atmosphere, a natural symphony that soothes your senses, a gentle melody. You notice the subtle variations in the color of the grapes, some still pale green, others deepening to a rich purple, a slow, natural transformation. The scent of the ripening fruit is sweet and earthy, a subtle perfume that fills the air, a promise of the harvest to come, a fragrant anticipation. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the peaceful energy of the vineyard to fill you, a profound sense of calm settling within your being. This walk is a gentle meditation, a way to connect with the natural world, to find peace in its quiet rhythms, a serene journey. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple beauty of the landscape, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The rows of vines stretch out before you, a pattern of natural order that is both pleasing to the eye and calming to the mind. An endless green. You notice the tiny tendrils reaching out from the vines, delicate fingers grasping for support, a subtle testament to life's persistent growth. The gentle slope of the hill provides a panoramic view of the surrounding countryside, a patchwork of fields and groves bathed in the soft afternoon light, a peaceful vista. You can feel the subtle vibrations of the earth beneath your feet, a grounding sensation that connects you to the ancient land, a deep, primal link. The quiet rustle of the leaves is like a soft whisper, a secret shared between the vines and the wind, a gentle communication. You allow your gaze to wander across the distant horizon where the sky meets the earth in a hazy, indistinct line, a peaceful boundary. This moment in the vineyard is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply observe and absorb the quiet beauty of the natural world, a serene immersion. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of being present, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. Leaving the vineyard, your path leads you through an ancient olive grove, a place where time seems to have stood still, where the trees tell stories of centuries long past, silent, venerable sentinels. The olive trees, with their gnarled and twisted trunks, are like living sculptures, each with a unique form, silent witnesses to countless sunrises and sunsets, a gallery of natural art. Their leaves, a silvery green, shimmer under the sunlight, creating a sparkling, almost magical effect that gently captures your gaze, a gentle, ethereal glow. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, creating a delicate and rhythmic sound, an ancient whisper that spreads through the air, bringing with it a sense of profound, deep peace, a soothing murmur. You can smell the earthy scent of the olive trees, an aroma that mingles with the fresher scent of grass and soil, creating a unique and deeply reassuring fragrance, a natural perfume. The ground beneath your feet is uneven, covered with exposed roots and small stones, but your steps are slow and careful, a meditative, unhurried walk, a gentle tread. The sunlight filters through the dense canopy of the olive trees, creating a play of light and shadow on the ground, a shifting mosaic that dances gently with the wind, a dappled pattern. You stop beside a particularly large olive tree, its trunk so thick you cannot fully embrace it, an imposing and reassuring ancient presence, a steadfast guardian. You rest your hand on the rough, cool bark, feeling the life pulsing beneath the surface, a connection with ancient and resilient nature, a tangible link to time. The silence is almost absolute, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of a bird, an oasis of quiet in a world that can sometimes be noisy, a profound stillness. You feel enveloped by a sense of timelessness, as if you could remain here forever, immersed in this profound and uninterrupted peace, an eternal moment. The olive trees seem to watch over you, silent guardians of ancient knowledge, offering protection and serenity with their mere quiet presence, a comforting embrace. It is a place where the mind can rest, where worries dissolve, giving way to an inner calm that gently expands and embraces you, a serene sanctuary. You leave the olive grove with a sense of renewal, your mind clearer, your body lighter, carrying with you the peace you found among these millennial trees, a quiet strength. The silvery sheen of the leaves is mesmerizing, a subtle dance of light and shadow that soothes your eyes, a visual meditation. The air is cool and fresh here, carrying the faint earthy scent of the ancient trees, a natural aroma that grounds you. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the olive grove to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This walk through the ancient trees is a journey into stillness, a moment to connect with the enduring spirit of nature, a timeless experience. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple beauty of this ancient place, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The gnarled branches reach out like ancient arms, forming natural arches and tunnels, inviting you to wander deeper into their quiet embrace. You notice the small, unripe olives clinging to the branches, tiny promises of future oil, a subtle testament to nature's cycle. The sunlight, now lower in the sky, casts long, dramatic shadows from the trees, painting the ground in intricate patterns, a silent, shifting artwork. You can feel the subtle coolness of the air beneath the dense canopy, a refreshing contrast to the open fields, a natural refuge. The quiet rustle of the leaves is like a soft whisper, a secret shared between the trees and the wind, a gentle communication. You allow your gaze to linger on the textured bark of an old olive tree, tracing the lines and crevices that tell stories of countless seasons, a silent history. This moment in the olive grove is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply observe and absorb the quiet beauty of the natural world, a serene immersion. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of being present, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, painting the sky with shades of orange and pink, the villa prepares for the cena, the evening meal, a moment of gathering and quiet calm, a gentle transition. You retreat to your rooms for another session of ablutions, a ritual of purification that marks the transition from day to evening, a moment of personal, unhurried care, a cleansing. The cool water on your skin is invigorating, washing away the day's dust and preparing you for rest and the conviviality to come. A feeling of pure cleanliness, a refreshing touch. You put on a fresh, soft tunic of light linen, which gently caresses your skin, a simple yet comfortable garment that softly envelops you, a comfortable embrace. There are no flashy jewels or elaborate clothes, only simplicity and practicality, a discreet elegance that suits the quiet country life, an understated grace. You can smell the scent of incense beginning to spread in some parts of the villa, a sweet and woody aroma that purifies the air and creates a sacred, calming atmosphere, a fragrant blessing. Somewhere, you hear the faint clinking of oil lamps being lit, a warm and flickering light that begins to illuminate the rooms, creating dancing, gentle shadows, a soft glow, the subdued murmur of slaves preparing the dining room. The triclinium is a discreet background, a sign that everything is proceeding in order and without any haste, a quiet efficiency. Everything is in its place, every detail is carefully attended to, a fluid organization that ensures the serenity of the moment, a peaceful flow, a harmonious arrangement. You move calmly, without any rush, allowing your body and mind to adapt to this new rhythm, to this gentle transition towards the evening, a seamless shift. The villa itself seems to slow down, enveloped in a growing quiet, an atmosphere of serene anticipation that completely embraces you, a peaceful hush. It is a moment of inner and outer preparation, a way to honor the end of the day and welcome the night with gratitude and profound peace, a sacred ritual. You feel ready, placated, your mind clear of any worries, ready to enjoy the company and the food that await you, a sense of quiet completeness, a serene readiness. The air grows cooler as evening approaches, a gentle breeze rustling through the open windows, carrying the faint scent of night-blooming flowers, a subtle perfume. You take a moment to simply stand, feeling the quiet energy of the villa settling into its evening rhythm, a peaceful pulse. The soft light from the newly lit lamps casts a warm glow on the walls, creating a cozy and inviting ambiance, a comforting warmth. You adjust your tunic, feeling the soft fabric against your skin, a simple act that grounds you in the present moment, a quiet preparation. There is a sense of quiet anticipation, not for excitement, but for the gentle pleasures of the evening, a peaceful expectation. You step out of your room, feeling utterly composed and ready, a quiet strength settling within you as you prepare to join the household for the evening meal. The smooth, cool stone of the floor feels pleasant beneath your feet, a grounding sensation that connects you to the ancient structure. You notice the delicate patterns woven into the linen curtains, a subtle artistry that adds to the room's quiet elegance, a silent beauty. The distant sound of water flowing into a cistern is a gentle, rhythmic background, a soothing presence that underscores the villa's self-sufficiency. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, unadorned walls, finding a quiet beauty in their clean lines and soft colors, a peaceful aesthetic. The faint scent of olive oil, used for the lamps, begins to mingle with the other aromas, a familiar and comforting smell that speaks of home. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the peaceful energy of the evening preparations to fill you, a profound sense of calm. This moment of quiet preparation is a ritual of transition, a way to shed the day's gentle activities and embrace the evening's repose, a serene shift. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet joy in the simple act of preparing for the evening, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The soft glow of the lamps illuminates the intricate details of the mosaic floor, revealing tiny patterns that were hidden in the daylight, a silent, artistic revelation. You hear the gentle rustle of a slave arranging cushions on the lectee, a soft, rhythmic sound that speaks of careful attention to comfort, a quiet diligence. The faint scent of dried herbs, perhaps lavender or rosemary, from a nearby sachet, adds another layer to the room's subtle aromas, a calming natural perfume. You allow your gaze to drift across the simple, elegant furniture, finding a quiet beauty in its unadorned functionality, a peaceful aesthetic, the distant sound of a lyre being tuned, a soft, melodic hum hints at the evening's entertainment, a gentle promise of music. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the evening preparations to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This quiet moment of transition is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of preparing for the evening, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. You proceed towards the triclinium, the dining room, a welcoming and comfortable place where the evening meal is consumed in an atmosphere of calm and quiet conviviality, a sanctuary of shared peace. The light from the oil lamps, now more numerous, creates a soft and warm illumination, softening contours and creating an intimate and deeply relaxing ambiance, a gentle golden glow. The lecti tricliniaires, the couches on which one dines reclined, are arranged around a low table covered with soft cushions and linen cloths, an inviting promise of rest, a soft embrace. You recline on one of them, your back finding comfortable support, your body completely relaxing, ready to enjoy the meal without any haste, a complete surrender. The table is already set with simple but inviting dishes, ceramic bowls filled with olives, cheeses, bread, and fruit, a generous and genuine offering, a picture of rustic abundance. The aroma of the food, now more intense and close, mingles with that of incense and the oil from the lamps, creating a complex and enveloping, calming fragrance, a rich tapestry of smells. The faint clinking of plates and terracotta cups is a discreet sound, a background that blends with the subdued murmur of voices, a gentle harmony of sounds, a soft, rhythmic chime. Conversations are light and pleasant, never agitated or noisy, a tranquil dialogue that does not disturb the moment's peace, a serene, unhurried interaction, a gentle exchange. You can feel the warmth radiating from the lamps in the room, a comforting heat that adds to the general feeling of well-being and welcome, a gentle embrace, a soothing presence. Every detail of the triclinium is designed for comfort and relaxation, a place where body and mind can find rest after the day's gentle activities, a haven of peace. You feel enveloped by this atmosphere of calm and pleasure, a sense of gratitude for the simplicity and beauty of this moment, a deeply satisfying experience, a quiet joy. Time seems to slow down, Each instant stretches, allowing you to fully savor the company, the food, and the serenity that surrounds you. A timeless pause. This is a place of peace, a refuge where the worries of the external world vanish, leaving space only for the quiet joy of the present moment. A serene sanctuary. The soft cushions beneath you conform to your body, providing perfect support, a feeling of effortless comfort, a gentle cradle. The low table allows for easy reach of the dishes, encouraging a leisurely pace, an unhurried enjoyment of the meal, a mindful consumption. The shadows cast by the flickering lamps dance gently on the walls, creating a mesmerizing calming effect, a silent shifting artwork. You take another slow deep breath, allowing the peaceful ambiance of the triclinium to settle deep within your being, a profound sense of calm. This shared meal is a ritual of connection, a moment to simply be with others, without demands or expectations, a peaceful communion. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple act of sharing, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The smooth, cool surface of the marble table, where the dishes are placed, feels pleasant to the touch, a simple, elegant detail. You notice the delicate patterns etched into the ceramic bowls, a subtle artistry that adds to the meal's quiet charm, a silent beauty. The gentle murmur of conversation is like a soft current, flowing around you, carrying pleasant thoughts and shared moments. A soothing stream. You allow your gaze to drift across the faces of your companions, finding a quiet contentment in their relaxed expressions, a peaceful camaraderie. The warmth of the room, combined with the soft lamplight, creates a cozy and inviting atmosphere, a perfect setting for quiet repose, a comforting glow. You feel a deep sense of belonging in this shared space, a connection to the ancient traditions of hospitality and community, a timeless bond. This moment in the triclinium is a profound experience of stillness, a time to simply exist, unburdened by thought, a peaceful surrender. You feel utterly calm, a quiet joy in the simple act of being present, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. The cena begins calmly, a slow and measured ritual, where each course is served and savored with attention, without any haste or impatience whatsoever, a deliberate, mindful process. The dishes are simple, yet prepared with care, enhancing the natural flavors of fresh ingredients, an authentic and genuinely soothing culinary experience, a taste of nature. You can taste the crisp texture of the freshly baked bread, its rustic flavor pairing perfectly with the fruity and slightly peppery olive oil, a delightful combination. The soft and flavorful goat cheese melts delicately in your mouth, leaving a pleasant aftertaste that invites another unhurried bite, a creamy indulgence. The vegetables, steamed or roasted, retain their freshness and natural flavor, an explosion of simple and deeply satisfying tastes, a vibrant array. The meat, perhaps a piece of lamb or pork, is tender and succulent, seasoned with aromatic herbs that enhance its taste without overpowering it, a subtle richness. Each bite is a sensory experience, a moment of pure gratitude for the food that nourishes body and soul, a simple and profound pleasure, a quiet feast. The wine, diluted with water as was customary, is light and refreshing, its fruity flavor pairing well with the dishes, never being too strong or intrusive. a gentle accompaniment. You sip slowly, feeling the cool liquid flow gently down, a sense of well-being spreading throughout your entire body, a feeling of lightness, a refreshing calm. The conversations around you are subdued, a continuous murmur of voices mingling, creating a reassuring and non-intrusive background hum, a gentle symphony of talk. There are no heated discussions or complex topics, only exchanges of light thoughts, pleasant anecdotes, reflections on the day that has gently passed, a peaceful discourse. The lamplight illuminates faces with a warm and golden glow, creating an intimate and welcoming atmosphere, a sense of unity and profound peace, a soft radiance. You feel part of this company, a silent bond uniting the people around the table, a sense of belonging and deep serenity, a quiet connection. The meal is a moment of sharing, of nourishment, of rest, an experience that placates the senses and recharges the spirit, gently preparing you for the night, a restorative pause. When the last dish is removed, you feel satiated and satisfied, yet not heavy, light and at peace, a sense of balance that completely envelops you, a quiet fulfillment. The flavors linger pleasantly on your tongue, a gentle memory of the meal, a subtle aftertaste that soothes. You lean back slightly on the lectus, feeling the comfortable support, allowing your body to fully relax, a complete surrender to comfort. The gentle clinking of pottery as dishes are cleared is a soft, rhythmic sound, a quiet ending to the meal, a peaceful transition. You take another slow, deep breath, savoring the lingering warmth and contentment, the profound peace that fills your being. This shared meal is more than just sustenance. It is a ritual of quiet communion, a moment of shared tranquility, a beautiful simplicity. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet joy in the simple pleasures of life, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. After the cena, while the dishes are slowly cleared away and the oil lamps continue to flicker with their soft, diffused light, conversations become even lighter and more profoundly relaxed, a gentle flowing stream of words. There are no topics that demand excessive concentration or heated debate, only a gentle flow of words that intertwine and softly dissipate into the quiet air like smoke from incense. They speak of the harvest, of the weather conditions, of some amusing anecdote that occurred during the day, of small, quiet observations on daily life, simple, pleasant exchanges. The voices are calm, the tones subdued, a continuous murmur that lulls and reassures, a harmonious background that does not disturb the deep quiet, a gentle hum. You can hear the soft rustle of linen cloths being folded, the discreet clinking of cups being washed, sounds that blend seamlessly with the gentle conversation, a quiet symphony of domesticity. Sometimes, a light smile appears on faces, an expression of contentment and serenity, a sign of a shared and profound well-being that radiates softly, a peaceful glow. There is no need to fill every silence. Moments of pause are equally precious, allowing thoughts to wander freely without any pressure or urgency, a comfortable stillness. The company is pleasant, the presence of others is comforting, a sense of connection that does not require words, but manifests in silence and gentle glances, a quiet understanding. You feel part of this group, an invisible bond uniting people in a moment of rest and sharing, a deep sense of belonging, a peaceful communion. The hours slip away gently, without you even noticing, each minute merging with the next, into an eternity of calm and quiet pleasure, a timeless drift. Your mind is free from worries, your thoughts are light and fluid, a sense of inner peace that expands and completely envelops you, a serene embrace. This is a moment to nourish the soul, to enjoy the simple beauty of human company, without the complexities or tensions of the external world, a peaceful sanctuary. You feel placated, serene, ready to welcome the night with the same calm with which you lived the day, a sense of quiet completeness, a gentle readiness. The warmth of the room, combined with the soft lamplight, creates a cozy and inviting atmosphere, a perfect setting for quiet conversation, a comforting glow. You lean back further on the lectus, feeling utterly relaxed, allowing the gentle flow of words to wash over you, a soothing current. The faint scent of wine and herbs still lingers in the air, a pleasant reminder of the meal, a subtle perfume of contentment. You close your eyes for a moment, simply listening to the gentle murmur of voices, a comforting sound that deepens your sense of peace. There is a profound sense of gratitude for these simple, unhurried moments, a quiet appreciation for the beauty of everyday life. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet joy in the shared tranquility, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. As evening deepens and the lamplight becomes the sole source of illumination, a subtle and delicate melody begins to float through the air, emanating from a more distant part of the villa, a gentle ethereal sound. It is the sound of a lyre, or perhaps a flute, played with skill, but with a lightness that does not disturb, music intended to lull, and not to excite the senses, a soothing serenade. The notes are sweet and harmonious, spreading slowly through the rooms, a musical whisper that caresses the senses without imposing itself, an ethereal, gentle touch, a soft, flowing stream. There are no urgent rhythms or complex melodies, only a succession of simple and repetitive chords, a sound that invites meditation and profound rest, a hypnotic refrain. The music is like a gentle breeze that enters and leaves your awareness, sometimes more present, sometimes almost imperceptible, a constant soothing flow, a fleeting presence. You can feel the vibrations of the strings, or the breath of the flute, a pure and crystalline sound that blends with the night's silence, creating a magical, calming atmosphere, a harmonious blend. It evokes no strong emotions or overwhelming passions, but rather a sensation of deep calm, of serenity, of inner peace that gently expands within you, a tranquil embrace. You allow yourself to be enveloped by these notes, permitting them to guide your thoughts towards tranquil places, towards images of beauty and profound harmony, a peaceful journey of the mind. The music is a perfect backdrop for subdued conversation, for reading a book, or simply for the pleasure of doing nothing, of simply being in the moment, a gentle companion. Time seems to slow down even further. Each note extends, filling the space with its sweet presence, an eternity of sound and profound silence, a timeless melody. You feel cradled by this melody, like a child in its mother's arms, a sense of protection and well-being that completely envelops you. a comforting lullaby. It is a gift for the soul, a way to conclude the day with a note of beauty and tranquility, gently preparing you for the sleep that will soon arrive. A peaceful transition. The music slowly fades, the last notes dissolving into the air, leaving behind an echo of peace that lingers long, a sweet and comforting memory, a gentle resonance. The soft glow of the lamps seems to pulse gently with the music, creating a visual rhythm that matches the auditory one, a subtle dance of light. You close your eyes, allowing the gentle sounds to wash over you, feeling them soothe every part of your being. A profound relaxation. The air is still, carrying the faint, sweet scent of the evening, a natural perfume that blends with the lingering music, a fragrant harmony. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the peaceful vibrations of the music to settle deep within your soul, a complete sense of calm. This musical interlude is a moment of pure, unadulterated peace, a gentle balm for the spirit, a serene offering. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple beauty of the sound, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. With the music dissolving into the air, and the villa enveloping itself in an ever-deepening silence, you decide to take a brief stroll outside, beneath the vast and mysterious night sky, a quiet exploration. The evening air is cool and clean, a pleasant contrast to the warmth of the indoors, an invigorating touch that gently caresses your skin, a refreshing coolness. You can smell the night-blooming jasmine, a sweet and intoxicating aroma that spreads through the air, mingling with the earthier scent of soil and grass, a fragrant blend of night. The gravel path beneath your feet is now almost invisible, but your steps are sure, guided by the familiarity of the place and the faint light of the distant stars, a confident tread. Above you, the sky is a dark and velvety mantle, dotted with countless stars that shine with a cold and distant light, a spectacle of immense quiet grandeur, a cosmic tapestry. Each star is a tiny point of light, a diamond set in the darkness, and their immensity instills in you a sense of humility and wonder, a cosmic perspective, a profound awe. The moon, if present, casts long and dancing shadows, creating a mysterious and fascinating landscape, a world of chiaroscuro that gently envelops you, a silent shifting artwork. The sounds of the night are delicate and rare, the subdued chirping of crickets, the distant call of an owl, the soft rustle of leaves moved by the gentle wind, a symphony of quiet. These are sounds that do not disturb the silence, but rather enrich it, creating a natural background that lulls and reassures the mind, a comforting presence. You pause for a moment, your gaze directed upwards, and allow yourself to be enveloped by the immense quiet of the world, a sensation of profound and uninterrupted peace, a deep stillness. The stars seem to watch over you, silent guardians of ancient knowledge, offering protection and serenity with their mere quiet presence, a comforting embrace. It is a moment of contemplation, an opportunity to connect with the universe, to feel part of something larger and more ancient, a deep connection, a timeless bond. You feel small, yet at the same time, immensely part of this whole, a sense of belonging that placates and reassures you deeply, a quiet integration. You return to the villa with a placated mind, a refreshed body, carrying with you the peace and grandeur of the night sky, a precious, calming memory, a serene afterglow. The cool night air on your face is a gentle farewell from the vastness above, a soft kiss that lingers, a refreshing touch. The distant glow of the villa's lamps guides your way back, a warm beacon in the gentle darkness, a comforting sight. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the night to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This brief stroll under the stars is a moment of quiet reflection, a way to prepare your mind for the deep rest that awaits, a peaceful transition. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple beauty of the night, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. After the brief stroll under the stars, the call of sleep grows stronger, an irresistible invitation to conclude the day and prepare for profound restorative rest, a gentle beckoning. You make your way to your bedroom, whose thick stone walls and drawn curtains create an atmosphere of intimacy and deep protection, a private sanctuary. The light of a single oil lamp, placed on a small table, illuminates the room with a warm and flickering glow, creating long and dancing, gentle shadows, a soft golden radiance. With slow and measured gestures, you begin to remove your tunic, feeling the light fabric slip away from your skin, a sense of liberation and profound lightness, a gentle release. Your skin, now exposed to the fresh air of the room, perceives a pleasant sensation, a delicate contrast that prepares your body for quiet rest, a refreshing touch. You slip into a soft and comfortable linen nightgown, which gently caresses your skin, a garment designed for sleep and deep, unhurried relaxation, a soft embrace. The bed welcomes you with its promise of rest. The mattress is soft yet supportive. The pillows are plush and inviting, a comforting nest, a haven of sleep. You pull back the linen sheets. Their soft rustle is a discreet sound, a background that blends with the night's silence, an invitation to sleep, a gentle whisper. You lie down slowly, feeling your body sink into the mattress. Every muscle unwinds, every tension dissolves. A sense of profound relaxation permeates your entire being, a complete surrender. The cool and smooth sheets caress your skin, a delicate touch that lulls you and prepares you for sleep, a sensation of pure well-being, a comforting coolness. You close your eyes, and the external world fades away, leaving space only for your breath, which becomes slower and deeper, a gentle, lulling rhythm, a steady ebb and flow. Your mind is clear, free from pressing thoughts, a blank canvas upon which sleep can begin to write its story, calmly and without haste, a peaceful beginning. You feel protected, safe, enveloped by the quiet of the room, and the promise of a deep and restorative rest, a sense of profound peace, a secure cocoon. The lingering scent of the night-blooming jasmine from your stroll still subtly perfumes the air, a gentle reminder of the peaceful evening, a fragrant memory. The soft glow of the oil lamp casts a warm, comforting light, creating a sense of coziness and security. A gentle beacon. You adjust your pillow, finding the perfect position for your head, a small movement that enhances your comfort, a final adjustment. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the moment to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This preparation for sleep is a sacred ritual, a time to honor your body and mind, to prepare them for the deep rest they deserve. A peaceful transition. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple act of preparing for sleep, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. With your body comfortably settled in bed and your mind preparing for rest, you reach out and extinguish the oil lamp, plunging the room into a deep and enveloping darkness, a gentle descent into night. The last sparks of the flame dissolve into the air, leaving behind an echo of light that quickly vanishes, a gentle transition into the profound dark, a fleeting memory. The familiar shapes of the room dissolve into obscurity, contours soften, giving way to a world of shadows and mystery, an invitation to quiet imagination, a soft blurring. The silence of the villa is now almost absolute. Every sound is muffled, every noise distant, an oasis of quiet in a world that can sometimes be noisy, a profound stillness. You can hear only your breath, which becomes slower and deeper, a constant and reassuring rhythm that lulls you and accompanies you towards sleep. A steady, gentle pulse. The warmth of your body under the covers is comforting, a sense of protection and security that completely envelops you, a cozy, peaceful nest, a soft embrace. Your mind is free to wander, to explore the boundaries of sleep, to let go of light thoughts and fleeting images, without any pressure or urgency, a gentle drift. There is no fear in the darkness, only a sense of peace and tranquility, a gentle embrace that welcomes and deeply protects you, a comforting presence. You feel like a boat, gliding softly on a calm lake, without destination, without haste, only the pleasure of letting yourself be carried by the gentle current, a serene journey. Every tension dissolves, every worry drifts away, leaving space to a feeling of lightness, of peaceful and welcoming emptiness that embraces you, a serene void. The darkness is a protective veil that separates you from the external world and allows you to focus on your inner world, a place of profound rest, a private sanctuary. You feel in harmony with the night, with the natural cycle of rest, part of a larger and older order that reassures and deeply placates you, a timeless connection. Sleep approaches, a gentle wave that envelops you, carrying you away towards the realm of dreams, a serene and uninterrupted journey, a peaceful descent. The soft linen sheets feel cool and smooth against your skin, a comforting sensation that deepens your relaxation, a gentle caress. The complete absence of light allows your eyes to rest fully, releasing any lingering strain, a profound visual quiet. You take another slow, deep breath, allowing the profound peace of the darkness to settle deep within your being, a complete sense of calm. This embrace of darkness is a profound invitation to surrender, to let go of the day's concerns, to simply be a peaceful release. You feel utterly content, a quiet joy in the simple act of letting go, a serene satisfaction that fills your being. With the darkness enveloping you and the silence lulling you, your thoughts begin to blur. Images form and dissolve with an ethereal fluidity, a gentle prelude to deep sleep, a soft transition. The boundary between wakefulness and dream becomes ever thinner, almost imperceptible, a soft and seamless transition into another state of consciousness, a gentle merging. Your body completely abandons itself to the bed. Every muscle relaxes, every fiber unwinds, A sense of profound surrender permeates your entire being, a complete release. You can hear your breath, which becomes slower and more regular, a constant and reassuring rhythm that accompanies you on your journey towards sleep, a steady, gentle pulse. Your mind is free from any burden, from any worry. Thoughts are light as feathers, floating and dissolving into the quiet air, ephemeral and fleeting. The images that form in your mind are serene and pleasant, fragments of tranquil landscapes, of smiling faces, of sensations of profound peace, a gentle tapestry. There is no need to cling to anything, to control anything, only to let go, to allow sleep to gently take you by the hand, a peaceful surrender. You feel like a leaf floating on a stream, transported by the current, effortlessly, without resistance, only the pleasure of letting yourself be carried completely, a serene drift. Sleep is a gentle embrace, a protective veil that envelops you, carrying you away towards a world of rest and deep regeneration, a comforting cocoon. Every external sound fades, every light extinguishes, leaving space only for your inner world, a place of peace and tranquility, a private sanctuary. You feel in harmony with sleep, with the natural cycle of rest, part of a larger and older order that reassures and deeply placates you, a timeless connection. Your breath becomes a whisper, an almost imperceptible rhythm, as you slip ever deeper into the realm of dreams, a serene and uninterrupted journey, a peaceful descent. Let go completely, allow sleep to envelop you, to carry you to a place of deep and restorative rest, a sleep without end, a profound slumber. The soft warmth of your bed is a comforting presence, a gentle embrace that deepens your sense of security, a peaceful haven. The last conscious thoughts are soft and indistinct, like distant echoes, fading into the quiet expanse of your mind, a gentle dissolution. You feel the gentle pull of sleep, an irresistible force that draws you deeper into its embrace, a sweet surrender. The world outside your bedroom has completely faded, replaced by the tranquil landscape of your own inner world, a serene, private universe. You take one last slow, deep breath, feeling your body completely relax, every muscle yielding to the profound peace of impending sleep. This final transition is seamless, a gentle merging with the realm of dreams, a quiet journey into unconsciousness. You feel utterly at peace, a quiet joy in the promise of deep rest, a serene satisfaction that fills your being as you drift away. The quiet of the Roman villa envelops you, an embrace of peace that will accompany you into your deepest and most restorative sleep. May you find serene and regenerating rest, letting dreams carry you to places of pure, undisturbed tranquility, a gentle journey. Good night, and may the peace of this ancient world gently lull you until morning, into a sleep that knows no end, a profound, endless slumber.